Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Lex's Budget Bunker Build. As you can see, it's an absolutely glorious day today, and I'm heading inside to climb down a muddy hole. Seems a bit odd really, but anyway, want to get on with a bit of progress. So today's plan is to remove that shuttering. You know, I mentioned the idea behind that when I set that up was that I'd better sort of basically knock it down to the next level of where I want to do the concreting. But unfortunately, due to some collapses down there, the ledge I was going to sit it on doesn't exist around a lot of the bunker shaft, and also the cement that came out underneath, that's going to stop that going down. So it's going to be way too much work to try and remove all of that. So I'm just going to remove the shuttering, and I'll make a new lot of shuttering up for the next layer of concrete. So how much more I'll get done than that I don't know today, but we'll see. I'll see you down in the bunker. The plan with these parts here was I was going to be able to undo these, knock these pieces out, and then that leaves a slot for me to be able to drop this whole thing down as one piece. But as I said, there's so much concrete's come out underneath, and with all the collapses, it's not really worth it now. Hopefully, though, it will make it a little bit easier to remove this boxing. We'll see. Oops. I don't know what I was thinking that this would be strong enough to be able to get out. What an amateur. Yeah, 4 for 4. Because what's happened is that the cement, you know, the liquid cement, not the stones and stuff, but just I don't know what you call it, the mortar, I suppose, is filled up the gaps between these wedges. So of course it's concreted them in. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. I'm going to have to chisel them out. Yeah, oh well. We'll chalk that one up as a learning experience. Oh, what's going on here? These. Oh, yep. Okay guys, obviously I'm disappointed with that big pile of shuttering there that came out in pieces rather than my clever little plan. But on the bright side, I always want to look for the positives. I'm actually very happy with this concrete, how it's turned out. Very few air bubbles, and that is pretty smooth. It's got to say, it's probably one of my better attempts. There's a few bubbles down there, but she's there's a lot of concrete there. It's pretty thick in places, so that ain't going anywhere. And of course it's got these it's got the anchors going through into the bunker shaft itself. So that was pretty exhausting. Alright guys, got all that junk out of here. That's all tidied up. So now let's do a bit of digging. So what I'm doing, guys, as I straighten the shaft out, I'm securing it, pinning it with some of this core flute, just to try and stop the cave-ins, because I don't want it to cave in back behind the wall, because it just the main reason I know is because it takes a heap of concrete to fill it all up, and it doesn't really need to be that thick down there. I mean, it'll still be probably 100 mil thick with rebar in it, but it's the bottom. It's doesn't need to. I don't think it needs to be as big. Oh, I should have brought some scissors down so I can bloody trim the thing. Stupid. Yeah. I'm going to put it like that, and then I can fold that bit round and then just bring it round once I get that. Yeah, that'll work. Talking to myself. But yeah, I don't think it needs to be, I don't think the concrete needs to be, you know, super thick in this last section. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing this. So you'll see as I straighten up each edge, I'll pin some core fluid on it, and hopefully that goes some way towards stopping the cave-ins. Oh. Seems to have worked in the past quite well, so hopefully, yeah, carries on being the case. So I really want to excavate that corner out a little bit more, so I'll just pin that from around here. Yeah, that's just right behind there. Good stuff. You can see so much of this is working out as you go. Well, that's half the fun. Make a few mistakes along the way, but in doing so you work out what doesn't work, and then conversely what does work. And yeah, I've had a couple of naysayers, which that doesn't get to me. It's I know I'm not doing everything perfectly, but I will say this: I'm making steady progress. The channel's now 2 years old, by the way. I got a notification from YouTube to let me know. So yeah, 2 years on, and this is where I've got a 6 metre bunker shaft that's roughly about 1 metre by 1 metre square, so decent size. It's all reinforced, secured, and then a little side tunnel started, an elevator. You know, most of that done in my weekends. Hello friends, that's it for this week. I've run out of time and I've run out of energy. But I feel pretty pleased with what I've got done, so I'll just take you down and have a look. So you can see I've got it excavated and pinned back with the old core flute, pretty much 3/4 of the way around. So it's just that corner there now to do. This corner over here, just got to dig that out. That's actually quite a lot of soil in there, so that's it's probably going to be a whole day session, I'd say. But anyway, once that's dug out, then I'll be lifting this sump cage out again and digging deeper for that, because I need to get the water. So you can see the bottom of the core flute there. I need to get the water like the full level, a few inches below that, because that's in fact I have to go probably another, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches below that. And then I'm going to put a base of concrete down there all the way around, and then which I'll have a lot of rebar in coming up, and then I'll just box this off and just fill her up concrete, make it a solid sort of a ring. We'll stop any subsidence or anything like that. So yeah, making real progress anyway. So just pop it back over there. Hopefully you can see me. It's pretty misty in here. Well, not misty, but it's humid, and it's I notice it's fogging up the camera, so it might be that soft focused effect. But anyway, yeah, another week done. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the likes, comments and subscriptions. They continue to grow, and I do really appreciate it. And also appreciate my Patreons. Thank you so much. And thank you also my YouTube members. I really appreciate you guys, and the super thanks. It all really does help. I'm coming into a cycle of having to buy some more material again, so I'll be buying some steel for the elevator tracks. When I'm going to have to buy a lot more concrete, bags of concrete and rebar to get all this done. I have to get some gravel, and then at that stage I'll be buying a second pump, so I'll have a backup pump, and some sort of UPS system. On a one of these huge big truck batteries. Anyway, so I'm spitballing again and rambling on. Got to empty these buckets, so I'll let you guys go. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to next week when hopefully get that knocked away. And yeah, it's getting pretty exciting actually, because as soon as all this nonsense is sorted out, cleaned up, I'll be back into that side tunnel. That's what I'm really looking forward to doing. Yeah. Anyway, look after yourselves out there, guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week. This is Lex out.